Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you some best action RPGs for Xbox One. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is Monster Hunter World. The Monster Hunter franchise continues to expand, and with each new entry, a new generation of players discovers the monster-filled landscapes created by Capcom. Monster Hunter World is the franchise's fifth main chapter, and there will be a number of noteworthy changes, as you might anticipate. Capcom, for example, has included larger areas, a more smooth transition between zones, and what is a Monster Hunter game without the option to hunt with friends. In addition to the offline campaign, the game will feature 4-player online co-op. Next up we have NierAutomata. NierAutomata is a follow-up to Nier, a spin-off title from the Drakengard series that was released in 2010. Overall, the plot revolves around a proxy battle between extraterrestrial invaders' machines and humanity's remaining surviving individuals. This spin-off title has brought in a slew of newbies to the brand, and it's a simple game to get into. Next up we have The Outer Worlds. Obsidian Entertainment released a new IP called The Outer Worlds. The creators of Fallout New Vegas have released a new game that is heavily influenced by the Fallout franchise. Our protagonist finds themselves on a spacecraft that was thought lost in space in the far future when the world has sent out numerous ships to populate other planets. After a crazy scientist called Phineas Wells discovers the spacecraft and begs you to help him defeat what he sees is oppressive and cruel, you awaken years later. Next up we have The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. At least one of the Witcher games will be familiar to fans of Western RPGs. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt brings the trilogy to a close with its complex narrative adventures and fleshed-out environments. The third version, as predicted, saw a major upgrade in terms of visuals, as well as a much more vibrant environment packed with missions and exploration. Next up we have Elex 2. Elex 2 is the follow-up to Elex, the award-winning open-world role-playing game by Piranha Bytes, the developers of the Gothic and Risen series. With enormous areas that can be explored with unparalleled freedom through jetpack, Elex 2 returns to the post-apocalyptic science fantasy world of Magellan. You will be able to navigate through the epic tale in whatever way you desire. Next up we have The Surge 2. Your jet gets shot down by a strange storm on the way to Jericho City and crashes on the outskirts. You awaken weeks later in a rundown detention center within the city. Martial law is in effect, robots are on the loose, and a dark, spreading nanostorm looms over the metropolis. In a bid to survive, explore the sprawling, devastated city of Jericho. Fight its numerous ferocious threats in brutal, unforgiving combat, slashing and tearing the limbs off your opponents to steal valuable equipment that will make you stronger. Next up we have Maneater. Maneater is a unique type of game. Players take on the role of a shark who must evolve by devouring smaller prey in order to do so. Players begin as a bull shark and seek vengeance on a shark hunter who has been killing your kind, including your mother bull shark. It's a very straightforward game in which you go out and consume or attack other prey while swimming in an open-world ocean. Next up we have Dark Souls Remastered. Dark Souls was launched in 2011, so it's been a while since you've had the chance to play it. However, if you were put off by the game's visuals and didn't want to revisit it, you'll be pleased to learn that it has been restored. Next up we have Code Vein. In 2019, Bandai Namco released Code Vein, a video game that is similar to Souls. The story took place in a post-apocalyptic environment, and it followed several groups of vampire-like monsters. With humanity largely extinguished, individuals who have evolved into revenants are on a bloodlust spree. Players assume the character of a new revenant who has made the decision to save survivors from being consumed. The last game of this video is Marvel's Avengers. Crystal Dynamics' Marvel's Avengers presents a unique narrative about the world's most powerful heroes. Overall, the game takes set in San Francisco for the unveiling of the Avengers' new headquarters, but a tragic disaster occurs, causing the city to be destroyed. This incident goes down in history, and Earth bans all heroes as a result, even when years pass and a new threat develops. With mankind in desperate need of assistance, the Avengers put their differences aside once more to rescue the day. So that's the list of 10 best action RPGs for Xbox One that you can play in 2021. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel Games Puff and press the bell icon for more gaming videos.